Looking like a straight-on C hit. As we can see at the moment, looking like Gen.G are expecting a C hit.
A very conscious choice by Gen.G. This is their map.
Okay. Gen.G on defense, DRX on attack.
DRX's defenses on this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a tough task for DRX. I mean, you know, you've got great players who know how to set up Meteor. King's just a disgusting side anchor. You know,
does
Sylvan
the dash in,
really
check the jet close.
For Gen.G. Now they're going to try to force this.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, Mako.
So aggressive right off the rip, and Meteors goes
Damn,
unchecked.
they handled this well. They knew this was coming though. 3-person stack, and they have the 4-person rotate. This might be a bit too much from King though. Needs to stay alive. Needs to stay alive. Oh boy.
Trying to push at him.
I mean,
knows he's got to be around there somewhere. Could be crouched behind the box. Has to check. And then, oh, the timing there for King just looked away at the wrong second.
Yeah, couldn't really get out of that one. This is kind of on. A little bit isolated in the site. Yeah, they messed this one up. Oh boy. They did the hard work. They got it 5-on-3, and then they really messed up. Few oversteps.
This is tough, no doubt. You don't have any utility. It's just really gonna have to get done.
Damn, that's a devastating round to lose. Nicely done from Stacks, but yeah, this was a misplay. This was a misplay.
I mean, King's Lurk gets identified, respected by Buzz, and he buys enough time. I mean, the entry here gets a little bit wonky. For DRX, it's a good read.
Really devastating. They did the right thing. Coach is gonna be losing his mind. First round in.
Goddead here expects Sylvan to win that trade on the other side of the box, and therefore he switches to utility. But they're already vamosing. I mean,
we are vamosing today.
Look, DRX, no doubt about it, wants to win this as cleanly as possible. I mean, of course, that's basic to say, but like the desk was talking about, it's because DRX has been hiding things, we think. And that's usually what they do. We say that because historically we know they do that.
They are the trendsetters. They are the ones who invent the meta at times.
Exactly.
Harbor Viper was never played until they started it. And of course, the thing that you have to admire the most about them is how flexible they are.
Yeah, they're doing good at the moment in terms of creating pressure. They're just
to their styles.
They're just a unit.
Goes wrong, they will adapt,
absolute unit.
Will be the first pick off.
That's a shot.
Trying to fight back.
Damage.
So bad, but still you got to work against the
automatic weapon. Unlucky. The right click just didn't hit.
King is the last one left.
Some low HPs for King to try and clean up here. He might just beat this person over towards long. Damn, 9 HP. It's a nice eco. Yeah, I gotta see 3 armor rebuys, they'll take it. Pick up the Guardian in the end, not too bad from either teams.
On DRX at the end of that, so not bad at all from the side of Gen.G. They're making decent reads here. Oh my god, Goddead. That is nothing but head. That is ridiculous.
Like the desk said, there are so many different comparisons you can draw between these two teams. So many storylines. And of course, when it comes down to the IGLs, we've got King, excuse me, TS versus Stacks, but at the same time, you can draw comparisons between TS and Mako. You can draw comparisons between Boxy.
First buy, they go fast A with it. No one shoots the recon and they just insta go into sight, and there's only 2 people here. Might work well.
Just a fast hit from DRX in, but look at how it's being held up by TS up on top of those boxes. A quick triple coming out of nowhere.
And he gets out.
Trying to bring this back, but Gen.G knows.
Yeah, nicely handled on this one. They did great. Nice little setup over towards short. A little higher, lower. The timing on some of this stuff on A though is definitely off.
Hiding inside of the dark cover though.
They're really.
RB does get a shot off, and this is suddenly doable.
Damn, there's another 2v.
One player left, and that's gonna be TS. How do you retake this on your own? No utility whatsoever, and you have to be careful.
No way, they're losing both of these rounds. This is at the moment. This is an absolute nightmare for the coach to watch back in a VOD review. 5 seconds for smoke to come up.
Mako peeks. Where's RB? Still hiding back behind. He's just buying time. Mako.
Go smoke.
Doesn't matter if I'm gone. No way you defuse this anymore.
Yep, stump.
He can't stick it now.
Mate, these rounds from Gen.G are not the ones.
And that's devastating.
Not the ones. If I'm a coach right now, I'm calling a timeout. I'm getting them all to chill. They need to calm. Every time I watch Gen.G, they've been really good. They've been really together. This is, yeah, they're very one by one at the moment.
talked about this before, that my hope here was that Gen.G could push DRX enough where DRX...
And against a team like DRX, they're going to take this all day.
Showing us the different looks, showing us fakes, because
Yeah, I wonder if they're just nervous because they all really want to win this game.
Often their hits are pretty readable. Like, once they dump utility, you kind of know where it's going to be. And good teams play back against that. Now, King...
It's a nice start into this one. So they take the, oh my goodness, they take the jet down. Take the jet down, so a lot harder to get through these choke points. So we'll keep an eye. Yeah, just juggling the gun away.
Sorry, if anything, you know, this is a challenge.
Got knives as well.
Showing that Gen.G
had knives as well.
DRX cannot just get their way with aim duels. You will be met with even with marshals, but still. The utility, the coordinated plays as they push into B will be confident, but got it now. Trying to fight back with Sheriff of his own. Caught out with utility still, though. DRX still has the tactics to be able to take down sites with ease.
Yeah, and I mean, with the rolling thunder in the back pocket here, the B site feels potentially comfortable for DRX, just trying to use the drone to buy a little bit of time here, sell this rotation just a little bit. But this is actually something
they get good info from that, so they should think the site's clear now, really, because of that. Unless there's a double stack here.
Necessarily do it a lot. They're great about getting information.
The recon going there. Damn, dude, nice shots into this round.
These sheriffs have been...
They look better in their ecos at the moment. Looking good.
He's got a good understanding of positioning himself. We might see DRX trying to play around with the sites. This is Haven after all, but you have players that sharp, that crisp, and they are holding down sites on their own, not giving up their positions. It's a little bit tricky for DRX. Still, though, ultimate from Stacks. The Rolling Thunder pushes them off, buys a little bit more time on that spike. Dark cover might cover it, but here comes that recon dart. Sylvan will be able to find a little bit of a shot, but RB has the clutch in his hand.
Damn, nicely done from RB. Gen.G did good to keep this one close. Again. Yeah, DRX are just all over them. Yeah, this timeout makes a lot of sense. Like, they need to pull it together. It's been take this round out of it. This round was pretty good from them. But yeah, in those retakes, especially over towards A, and when they have the man advantage, they just gotta play a lot smarter, really.
You know, so far, I think they're still undefeated when he's in the...
They're giving DRX a bit of an easy time.
I don't think they've dropped a map.
RB played this great. This round maybe
was true.
Was a little bit different in terms of what I was saying, but...
You know, I think immediately a timeout here necessary for Gen.G, because you can't have this go on any longer.
You can't. And at the same time, you might not know if Termi is going to call a timeout of his own. You really have to force
DRX. They've been looking good with Foxy, yeah.
Oh, we know Termi won't call timeouts. DRX is just winning.
Your back's back, Bacon, and take it as a lesson, though. Take it as a lesson, mate. Start doing good stuff.
From Gen.G. We are seeing that they can take these duels, they can take these shots. Those rounds have been so close.
No, okay, well.
You have the confidence. You just need that little bit of temperament.
Yeah. No, I think that's really, really well said. That's a big-time Gen.G fan. I saw it. I saw her post on Twitter with that exact picture earlier. So wow. She is a die-hard Stacks fan.
So much lineage between these two teams right now.
Okay, second buy for Gen.G on this one. DRX, I'll tell you what, their money's not great though, considering the 4-0 start. He goes close, so they hear the TP, so they're trying to bait out that he's in this smoke.
Well, I was gonna say the omens, but then Mako actually uses it and sticks it in the back. He's putting some pressure down here.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare. This is a great round so far.
This
is such a good round from DRX. Oh my goodness, this is cool. Big round. They know that if they win this, Gen.G have to go down to an eco. They use both ults. The overwhelm's insane. Omen flash with the recon. Damn, it was sick.
The way that they set that crunch up.
And keep in mind, this is off of a time.
And it was like really decisive as well. They're using the ults instantly. There's no like defaulting and making sure there's ways that they can lose the first duel, and potentially their ults go down. It's just crazy decisive off the bat. It's really good.
Blocking things off. You know they're positioned up by C-Long, but there's nothing that you can
They got no smoke, so they decide to go down long as well. DRX are all over them. Holy hell! What's RB on?
He's incredible. Holding down the spray.
It's like 9-0. I'm not even sure he's died.
Comes up to the top C-Link.
He's 10-0.
DRX are unstoppable. 5 wins in a row.
10-0 for RB right now.
Unbelievable.
Yes, certainly. This is beyond belief the way he's playing the end of these rounds. He is just unbreakable. I mean, you just love to see him.
Yeah,
a guy
forces them down to eco. Nice round from DRX. They are snowballing perfectly. You give them an inch and they are going to take a mile for sure. And Gen.G definitely gave them that.
Maybe not.
And yeah, and this is now just another chance for them to stack up some orbs, potentially stack up some orbs into the next buy round and do the exact same thing again.
You know, Sova is, and I think it is slightly better than RB's. RB is still so clutch. He's really, over the last couple of years, put it together in terms of his.
I'll consider it, Bacon. I'll consider it.
Attacks these late game situations.
Couldn't agree more. Just that controlled. Still respecting the Marshall plays from Gen.G, DRX. Trying to set up a
4 people here.
towards the A site. Finally, position's been revealed and Foxy9 knows to press forward with this pressure. A bit of a shorty in the hands of Meteor, but he's inside the cloudburst that will expire pretty soon. Pops out of it, finds one, but instantly traded. Got Dead is the only one up, back by A short. Maybe a little bit of a tag from TS. But
Damn,
DRX
what the hell is going on?
Waterfall forward, 6-0. Paper thin, 6-0.
It's concerning for sure.
And they get the plan at the end.
I was a bit surprised
and they get the plan to get the ult.
Pick for Gen.G, if I'm being perfectly honest. This is
Alright, Gen.G's third buy coming in this time.
It is.
The good news for them is they have a lot of ults. The bad news for them is they're still going up against 3. I mean, this one probably won't matter, so we'll say 2 for the moment.
Widely regarded as very, very good on. I thought Pearl would be, Pearl would be a good choice, or heck, just try him on Split. That's a map that DRX has looked weak on.
Shorty, yeah, it's just, especially when you got a lot of money, it's just the best. It's so cheap. Smoke goes in, recon. That's good info. The only thing that they're scared of is that someone's in this square here. So they, into the drone. They now set the jet up so they get one person to hold all of A. So the longer the DRX take at the moment, means they're heavier. We're going to see B and C get. They got their own drone though, so they're going to push off the jet. We'll see if he wants to ult, if he tags them.
Under pressure. Oh, but he's almost got the second.
Nice trade though, but 18 HP. He's still dueling. 7 HP.
Now off the chaos. Meteor continues to press forward. Timing is crucial now.
I didn't fully see what happened, but I guess Meteor took a shot and broke the drone.
Looking to gain control.
Damn, they're going in for it.
Rolling
2
Thunder
ults.
Along with the Hunter's Root puts DRX down. Trapped inside a garage. Gottes looking to hold
Keep
them
an eye on the
back.
jet.
Stacks. Breach counter. And that's going to be Meteor with the off now. Back towards C long.
30 seconds.
DRX
Oh, that's kind of costly.
And we're on to a 2-on-3.
Oh my god, RB's everywhere.
There's no stopping him. There's just no stopping.
He's just
RB
having
right
freedom.
Can't afford to whiff those
Absolute freedom and window at the
great
moment.
Opportunity on that repeat on Mako. The first one, okay, I get it. It was kind of a reaction. But the second one has to come
He's
through
so
from there on
fast as well. He's
Meteor's
here so fast.
And, you know, you can see that the nerve
Meteor just doesn't even expect him. Instant decision making. Nicely done from him. He is on one. The buy rounds from Gen.G are just falling apart. They invested the ults in the 3-on-4.
Devastating for Gen.G.
They get the kill into the 3-on-3. The missed shots kind of felt like everything, and then obviously RB with this kill.
Even when you pull out the big guns, the operator, DRX, are here to choke you out.
Certainly, and I mean, again, RB is just, now he's 12-1. He's
Dude, they have, I mean, they did that without the ults as well.
I don't know if he hasn't used it yet. Maybe he just hasn't used it. He doesn't need to. He's just killing everybody.
I'm more worried for the 13-0 than I am anything else at the moment, because it's looking so decisive, and Gen.G look really off.
Fantastic from DRX. It might be an eco, but look at how careful they're being. Killjoy utility set up to
Like, it's crazy at the moment. It's crazy one-sided.
All across the map. In case Gen.G tries anything funny, they are there to punish.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard here for Gen.G to.
Yeah, I didn't see this one. I didn't see this one coming.
DRX is being today. They're not really allowing for any lurks. They're taking their time as usual.
You almost have no options.
Yeah.
Man, DRX against the ecos.
Wow.
Every single time A hit.
And instantly into the site, they will be able to get the spike down pretty soon. Gen.G. Marshall nullified. You've got a couple of sharps, maybe a frenzy in your hands, but how do you make use of them when everything's blocked off? They try to hop forward, but inside of the dark cover, Foxy9 pounces, goes in for a peek, instantly dashes out, and he still is online and ready
He's having
to
so much
spray
fun.
forward if he needs to.
He's farming.
And, you know, TS is trying to find some value with his frenzy on the backside.
Uh-oh.
RB has been nuts.
RB's the first one here.
Checks his corner.
Maybe not this time. Perhaps Phantom picked up a tiny win for Gen.G. Maybe not the round, but at this point, you take
Alright,
anything.
Gen.G on their
Because
4th
DRX
buy now. Let's see what they can do for their 4th buy. It's not been going good. The bad thing for them is they're up against 3 ults. So,
even though we've talked about that, yes,
yeah.
these players, most of them have at least been a part of
This is a nightmare.
At least once.
There's 2 timeouts called.
It doesn't happen very much.
Holy hell. This is probably the most one-sided game I think I've seen so far.
Against DRX. Yeah,
Why did we build this one up, chat?
They don't break. You know, that they're so disciplined. You can already see that every flank is covered. The clutches are there every time. You know, nobody's fumbling anything. It's just another day at the office for DRX. They're just here and they're, you know, I've seen a little bit of trickery here and there with, like, you know, that owl drone on B site from RB. That's a little bit of trickery. You don't usually see that kind of thing. With the Mako TP, that you don't see every day. So there is clearly
What's up with
a little bit of
Bacam?
extra something put into the mix here for DRX.
Yeah, always evolving, constantly finding new ways to make their composition work, and that is why DRX truly are in that SS tier. And Mako said before in interviews, no, I don't know why, but teams just seem to fear us for some reason. And we take advantage of that. We can smell that you are afraid to peek against us. You are afraid to do anything against us. And that's how they continue.
Is DRX better than expected? Gen.G worse than expected? DRX you kind of expect to... Honestly, I rarely say this. This is Gen.G being really bad at the moment. This is by far the worst I've ever seen them look. They keep making big mistakes on their buy rounds and on the pistol round. Like all the integral important rounds, they keep yeah, they're really messing up, man. They really are.
They don't feel comfortable on. Everything's about winning for them, you know. And again,
dude, the double. You got the double here. They don't even need the bait. RB's too good at the moment. Okay, this one wasn't too bad. This one was literally just DRX being good.
Just holding it down, blocking everything off.
Damn, it's so on. The 30-0 is so on. Their 4th buy round gets absolutely wrecked. They're not light armor believers, so they're just having to... I mean, because they're not light armor believers, they've also have only had 4 buy rounds.
2 around the corner to play off of that turret contact.
Has RB died at all?
Once, I think, still just once. Twice now. Okay. Twice.
But
it only feels like 0.
Look, 15 and 2. That's a 7-0 KDR, but
and every single buy round, every single buy round, they've been getting wrecked by ults. It's like it's a textbook example of how to snowball by DRX. Like they're doing everything so well. This flash is gonna be great as well as the Omen Smoke gonna disappear.
But it's being sought out.
Well,
man, DRX literally just go A against the low buys every single round.
They're trying to force Foxy9 out. Has to go for the smoke. A lot of damage.
These are good ideas, but you have to make those shots count.
Oh no!
Everybody is suppressing fire now, just trying to wallbang Foxy away. This guy
some damage.
Is tucked neatly behind the wall.
Damage for
the
damage.
Team watching his very back.
Let's see what the reaction is going to be here from DRX if they're gonna.
Okay, they feel like they deterred them away from A.
But with Stacks and the spike swinging in towards B right now, the reinforcements have arrived for Gen.G. If this is going to be the rotation, they've somewhat read it. As now you can see an even further rotation for DRX towards the C site, and that's being abandoned. You still have the turret there for the info, but RB's trying to sell
The
more
one-person fake on A.
Genuinely love this from DRX. This is something that I
Damn, not even the fake, just realizes the side is clear, calls them all back. It's perfect. Damn, DRX playing well.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're looking good.
They know that Gen.G are afraid of them.
It's a good mix so far. Last 2 rounds have been really good by DRX though.
Nobody is there. They allow him to be here. It's free real estate, Paper Thin.
Yeah, and now you might as well use a lockdown because you only have a couple rounds left in the half anyway, so I mean, even though it's against an eco, you might as well do everything you can to, you know, really make a landslide.
You hit those double digits, and you might as well secure everything. Foxy 9!
15
HP. To the window.
Damn.
Gen.G still trying to break into this now, but King denies that entry.
That's the low HPs down though.
The other side is not quite checked. Sylvan makes it a trade. It's all down to Mako and RB, the clutch masters of DRX.
It's just RB in this.
Desperately looking for something,
every single time. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What
are we on now? The 5th buy round. The 5th buy round for Gen.G. Let's see how the 5th buy round goes for them. Milo, yep, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome into the Slug Club chat. You know what to do. Let's get lots of slugs in for Milo. Appreciate you. Thank you for using your prime on me, mate. I'll be 16-2.
I mean, they understand everything so well.
Dude, teams that are still using heavy armor, like when this stuff happens, you really notice a difference. How many extra buys would they have had? Like 2, maybe even 3 with light armor? Oh, they decide to go aggro.
Gen.G are trying to push out. Meteor starting to strike up towards the top of window. Stax is forced to run away into the open arms of Sylvan, but he finds the frag. How is
Not like
possible?
this though.
Now able to get a bit of a drop onto Gen.G.
Not like this. 1v3.
If he had grabbed that orb, yeah, I mean, he's not
they stick together. Stax has no idea. Is he gonna take a risk and push?
For this, still
doesn't need it.
Yeah, still an aftershock.
Maybe a flash, go back to heaven or anything. No, he's gonna stick himself inside of hell.
Ooh, this lockdown though makes things a little bit tricky for Stax. He's gonna have to go back through Link.
And that's an absolute nightmare. Is he just gonna go heaven?
Together, and that's why he's easily backing
up. Yeah, it's winnable from heaven.
Surely they expect this.
He's gonna try to set himself up for like the DRX retake here.
Alone.
It misses, right? Oh no, okay, nice.
That will be insane. Hopping back and forth, they've gotten it
killing
halfway.
it all.
That's a big win.
Oh, the turret trade.
Hello.
The turret trade. That's incredible. It was a nice try. It was a nice try, right? Well, they got one.
Timmy Turret getting the kill to save it. Oh boy.
That's one way to
had 5 buy rounds. They managed to win one. It's the first time they didn't have an ult against them, though, I think.
DRX wanting to try something a little bit different this round and maybe finally dig into the B side, and they read it very well. So good call from TS there, but you know, it's 10-1. So
anything.
Do they have an ante for?
I mean, for Gen.G here now.
They have an ante for the knife round.
I would love to see
That's interesting. Damn, they're really prepped. So they had an ante for a dash down with the knives. They're like super prepped in terms of ults. They had a recon ready to go for when they were going to flash dash and that's kind of insane. Wait, did the dart go to C, or was this actually just a? I have to watch that again.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
it's the last round after all. First half.
The dart literally do this instead? Damn, they didn't have an ante, they have just the keenest dart ever. Wait, I think I've seen that. I think Bacon showed me that actually. That's insane. They tried to 2-pass and sell the fake and then go over towards A. That's kind of nuts.
You don't want to die without it, but
if anything, right now it's just a bit of that pause.
I thought it was an ante for the aggro round. But yeah, the dart actually landed back at C site.
Any second now. Just punch in the Konami code. They're going to press play. They already have.
RB has his ult. 4v4 retake. Double smokes though.
And if you were Gen.G, how do you read where DRX could be hiding? Off the top of heaven. TS now in.
To the big kill. That's the ult down.
Shrouded steps in, and then King coming in from short as well. Mako, the clutch master, though, he's right behind him. Oh my god! What is that spray transfer? A quadro!
No
That's to finish it off!
way.
11-1!
That's
Mako!
crazy from
The king
Mako.
of Pacific!
Oh my god.
What is that?
What is
How
that?
is that
That was a
possible?
sick transfer.
He's unbelievable. I don't even.
Give me
I
this
don't even
replay.
comprehend. This is Gen.G's round. It looks so good. I mean, TS doing a great job here. He drops
34
down 1,
HP.
2.
Oh my god!
God, it's
Real.
crazy.
God. Even Buzz.
Look at them
okay.
all looking at him
that
like,
was
what
pretty
the
good.
hell did you just do?
Holy cow. That's not even fair.
And that is why we keep touting.
Yeah, but the land sound there, they didn't hear the drop.
Possibly the best
Or
player
if
in
they
the
did, it
world.
was a little bit too late
Pacific,
because
anything.
that spray transfer was pretty
Certainly the best
fast.
controller, right now.
Well,
And there's a lot of really good ones
at least
out there, of
Gen.G
course.
got one, I guess.
Take away from anybody, but that was.
Dude, they had 6 buy rounds in terms of the whole half, and they
he didn't
only
get
won
hurt
1.
either. You know, I don't
And then
know if there's
everything
just
else was an eco.
What's going on the site?
Mate, I've never
Sometimes it's hard
seen-
to hear everything with all the chaos
I've never
going on.
seen
When
a
he drops
pistol
down
round
there
that
and
has
nobody
been
reacted to
more
it, you can see there's some
detrimental
Mako
to lose
fans
than
out
that.
there, you know.
They lost the pistol round
call
because
God
of their own
Mako or,
mistakes, and they
in
paid
Japan, the
so
Japanese fans
heavy.
call him Mako-sama.
So heavy.
That honorifics and respect.
Yeah, he's just that good.
Look at him. Yeah.
The man is a mountain.
Sometimes you get free
That's
lessons.
just the most insane
Sometimes,
thing, 'cause that's
sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
exactly How you want to play Omen. This is the true embodiment of paranoia. If you were Gen.G in that moment, you're thinking you're able to push forward. You're thinking, I need to try. The pressure is on. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to hope for the best. And in those little sneaky moments, Mako plays with your mind. He gets behind you. He drops down. And all of a sudden, a spray transfer from the likes of that.
Hey, fans from the Philippines, thank you for coming out. Shout out to DSG. I mean, yeah.
Yay.
Yay didn't look so good, but
How many,
you know, I don't think that'll last.
there was a lot of 2v4s, 2v3s now I think back as well.
What a
That is
way
a
to end this first half, but moving forward,
devastating game to watch from
I mean,
them.
we-
Holy hell.
everyone knows.
Pat
We've
Coase,
always
thank you so
talked
much, dude.
about it. Score
Welcome
lines
into the
like
Slug
these,
Club. Appreciate you.
extra
Thanks for
rounds
using your
matter
Prime on me.
so
Chat, you know
much.
what to do.
And
Welcome into the
Gen.G
Slug
really
Club.
pull it off.
On their map pick
I'm
as well,
still
SB.
reeling
Yeah.
From that spray transfer. I don't even. That's not human, man. That's
4
just
frenzies are out. DRX, we
unbelievable
got
stuff from Mako.
1
He
frenzy.
continues to amaze me.
Double
He
ghost.
continues to surprise me, Quack.
11 is all they
Listen,
get.
man, here comes Gen.G. Look at how
Gone for
DRX
the old,
is though.
the old
Still
classic.
went on to B, okay.
The info,
It's open, it's
4-person
free.
push.
I'm just gonna get the spike down, but
In terms of
DRX
Gen.G, they're taking
maybe
all
expecting
the
alert.
space
They've
for
got
free.
4 players pushing out of A.
Swarm grenade
What's
out.
Buzz doing?
They gotta check spawn. They're like, okay, we did this last time, so we better make sure you're not doing it.
So yeah, this is
time.
a bit of a
And it's gonna take a little
this
bit
is a bit of
extra
an
time.
old classic.
King.
Oh, King. Oh, Buzz.
My
I
double
was kind of expected this could be happening.
First
a bit
pick to
too
start
quiet
the
for
round
his
after the
liking.
spike's been planted. He's got about 30 seconds left. DRX now dumping utility all over the site. Got that, fires back a flashpoint of his own, trying to catch them off guard. Fires shots. B is so well
The
defended
util was
right
pretty
now
good here
because
from
of
Gen.G.
these Crossfires, stacks. A simple classic in his hand, a bit of a
Okay,
whiff,
nicely done. I
uncharacteristic,
like
but
how much
good
space they
wins
took as well.
for
Turret
Gen.G
contact
this
came in.
missile.
Yeah, I mean, this
Because
is
it was too quiet over
not
towards
too
B,
bad
I'm
here
pretty
at
sure they
all
worked
from
out it was the
Gen.G.
normal
It's a
4-1
pretty
where they
good
got
read.
info.
You know, they're able to
You
gain
get
a ton of
info here
space,
with the
catch
turret
Buzz
info
just
here with
enough
the
off
alarm
guard
bot.
there with King lurking. They're able to clean him out and make this a one-sided affair in terms of the directions they really have to worry about. It's all just coming from the front of the site. So yeah, really nicely handled here by Gen.G. DRX gambles a little bit on this push, and that's okay. That's sometimes pistol rounds. You know,
I mean,
you got to go for that.
DRX can't afford to make gambles right now.
Oh yes.
Gen.G, on the other hand, I mean, it works great, and that's the one thing that I really admire and respect. To have that spirit, to never back down.
Stacking orbs on the breach.
Now they're pushing in towards the C site.
Looking like they're just going to walk into
Perhaps
C.
Buzz is the
Only
only
one
one
person
here.
here.
They're buying up the big guns, and they really want to make them
In
count.
terms of DRX,
Shock dart.
straight up full eco.
Secures the frag, Meteor. Now continuing to push forward, trying to stem them. Stop them in their tracks. The wrench in their plans.
Nicely
Meteor!
It's getting him close to his ult as well.
Puts Gen.G in round 3.
Not bad at all there for Meteor. That dash out was crucial. He would have died otherwise and dropped that Phantom, so really nicely done to get out of there, to have the senses.
And was that you, Average? Damn.
How one-sided this has frankly been to still be, like you were talking about, mentally in it. That's a good example of it right here from Meteor. You know, he pushes that corner, he immediately starts cooking the dash, and he's out.
There's always something about the underdogs. Back to their corner, they will bark, they will bite back. They have nothing left to lose. They might as well just try.
Okay, first full buy. And DRX go for the same. They go for the 1-4. Sorry, yeah, DRX go for the 1-4. They have a person in spawn. They get a plant, they leave sight. Drone doesn't spot this. Gen.G got the plant down real fast. They got double molly on it, I think. Oh my, the setup was really good.
You will not make it forward, DRX.
Well, that's the bonus. Let's look at all the upgrades.
Okay. Well,
there's one more. There we go. They got all upgrades. Perfect start back from them.
For
Damn. Okay.
This is all of a sudden. Okay, I mean,
Money's really good for it.
Potentially have a match. I mean, as one-sided as DRX's attackers half is, there's a world where Gen.G runs this back. I mean, they're
yeah, there is a world. Let's not start believing just yet, but it's a good start. Back-to-back flawless. Money's out of control. The only thing that's a bit of a worry for Gen.G is then they don't have any ults yet. And kind of like the big ults that get them over towards the sides, they don't have them. So good round for Gen.G to try and stack up some of these ults into the next round.
Trying to be a little bit more careful. They know that DRX is on an eco, but they don't want to overcommit to things. A single mistake, and that's something that they cannot afford.
Okay, A pressure at the beginning. Question mark created, so that's why we have 3 people over towards here. Not cleared these yet.
I think those are maybe a thing of the past. They haven't worked out.
Gen.G do the exact opposite to DRX. DRX, every single anti-eco hit over towards A. Gen.G at the moment, every anti-eco hit over towards C.
Now I want to see if Gen.G has the flexibility to make some different plays.
The flood's not too bad. They get 2 people here.
They know they have the guns and they're just trying to press forward. But look at this
Recon's great. Wait, what's this cross-map recon that we just saw?
Turns around, almost gets their shot, but Stack's still from the front. Gen.G will be able to spray forward.
Gunter, what's up, Gunter? Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see. Gunter a whole year.
Just not quite able to find
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, mate. Hope everything's going well with the team.
Able to make their mechanics work the way they would have liked. A couple more players here as they dash in. A bunch of damage done to Foxy as he's in the air. That is some good following there.
Able to track his movements inside of that cloudburst. Now, a little bit more information,
okay,
a little bit of
so if they want to keep the money good, they could throw the gun over and they could use knives, but money's not the issue at the moment. The issue is more that they don't have any ults that get them to kind of win them this round.
And will we see a timeout at any point from Termi? Or is he just going to let this ride? I mean, he has done this in the past where if things start to
Uni_Sensei with the Prime as well. Chat, let's get a lot of slugs in. Thank you so much as well, mate. Welcome into Slug Club. Appreciate using your Prime. Thank you, dude.
On the fly, on his own.
I'll even put some slugs in the chat as well for you, mate. Thank you.
I think that works great because then you get to learn.
That's a massive shock. Oh, they take him down with this. Dude, the shock chipped him. They decide to bring out the op. Did he have no armor?
They've done their homework.
Or did he have light armor?
We've seen other teams.
He must have had no armor.
Even expect it and still falter.
He had light?
So fast, but
does the shock land literally on his head? That's crazy.
It's that resilience that you love to see. A little bit of a pick and they're not going crazy.
I haven't seen a full hit shock for ages.
Sensing a little bit of fear, but maybe it's more caution than
that's a great start into the round. Holy hell.
A,
in theory, this is one of the hardest ones to win as well because they don't have any ults.
There's no info here for DRX. They have no idea what's going on.
Uh-oh. They walk contact. Massive shot. Holy hell. They're going to have to save. They're going to have to save. And every single, this is a 9k, this is a 9k, this is a 9k, this is 8. Damn.
probably a save, to be honest.
It's kind of...
They're so far
I'm not going to say it,
no
but
info.
it's impressive so far. Everyone has insane attack halves.
Juggle it back. Make sure it's in
Chenson as well. Chenson with the prime. Thank you for using your prime on me, Chenson. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support, mate.
I mean, Gen.G
Welcome into the Slug Club, dude.
You know, playing really well and no break in them. They still think they can run this back and certainly.
Yeah, might as well hunt. Like I'm saying, their money's so good they can just any kill is a bonus here.
In Korea or in this area.
Well, he knows he can afford to go hunting as well, though. Got to be a little bit careful, but they're out for blood. Got dead the first to fall. Sylvan now pushing off, getting fault lined. It's okay. Be a peek from Garage. Not so much. Still showing clear protocols.
Okay, didn't manage to get any guns out of them. DRX want a timeout, or are they okay?
Yeah, I mean, you can still see.
They saved the op into this one.
Really good discipline. Like nobody plays on their own, really, until they
The
have
good
to, right?
news
Like,
now for Gen.G is they have got
everybody's
ults.
working together for the most part.
Yes.
And, yes, you see those hero clutches from like a Mako and RB and those kind of things. But otherwise, in the beginning of the rounds,
So yeah, it is definitely worth the breach going down in that round.
So much of it comes down to both IGL. Stacks though, leading the kill feed on top of DRX.
Still though,
Meteor,
it's a nice buy.
tell that he's trying to
We're not really missing anything.
DRX's movements, and that's why
The only difference is this.
watch out Garage. Foxy 9 might peak in that previous round. It worked out great. We need more of that if we are truly going to make this a real comeback.
there were some pings up here at the top of A. Right on
Drone
that box
clears
that Fox
this,
is looking at.
but Drone in return
DRX, so they're
saw that they haven't
keen on
got anyone
something going on
following
over
this.
there.
Okay,
So
Meteor.
you might see a smoke. Yeah, I was gonna say you might see a smoke to block.
Not scared, but they're
So
afraid
that smoke,
there's
even
gonna
though
be
this smoke has come in, this smoke has at least given them time where they could have crossed the short, so that will keep two people here. So there was a nice jet smoke from Gen.G. Double setup over towards B. Who's this in the corner? Mako.
This is very risky in towards the B side, and Mako has been left undetected. A double kill.
Nice
Meteor
from
answers
Nietzsche
back,
though.
but not
Good
quite
trades
finding
from
the
Buzz.
third. Buzz
Coming out on top
now
with this
has
spike
control
here. They're
over
getting
the
good
spike.
positions.
How do you play off of this? King, no! Picks up the spike, but his teammate's gone. 1 on 3, and they are all surrounding
Damn, nice shot from him as well.
Foxy!
Okay, nicely handled from DRX. They did great into this one. Yeah, just felt like they read the B.
corner left.
Felt like they had a good read on the B. The double setup was everything. Who was this again? Was it Buzz? Buzz got an important trade.
To do what DRX did.
Right, 6 chances. The save guns were everything.
So it's tough, no doubt about it. But Mako there, just so tricky, so patient. Heard the jet dash pass, didn't bother shooting at him. Just said, okay, you go ahead. I'm gonna wait for the rest to come. Drops down, finds 2 huge kills. It's a great reaction by Meteor, but it's just not quite enough as DRX is very quick to react to that.
He's not gonna. Oh boy. What the hell is that? They get the attack op out, and we have a jump peek over to. Jump peek gets punished. Yeah.
Reactions, mechanics again. What we have been talking about.
So they know that most likely DRX are gonna in the 4v5 that they have to make a play. So they're ready for this push. This was very, very nice from Gen.G. Just held their positions well. Knew that a good team is going to try and get some space, or at least try and get it, like, even it back up. So yeah, they just cut sound. Everyone holds positions. It's good discipline. It's not even really greedy, San. It's just like a common. It's like a common thing. Like you have to try and get it back. You have to try and get a pick, and obviously Jet's the best person to do that. So it's honestly, like, fundamentally, it's pretty fine. The map's too big as well to go a person down on defense.
But they make it so difficult for Gen.G to really hunt or do anything else.
Well, the concern for me is that now
money's really low, so they could do a saving these.
That is left in no man's land here. So that is the unfortunate part of this round for DRX more than anything. Is that the economy's not great for them. It's okay. Buzz is still sitting on a decent amount of money, but they aren't able to get that big investment back in their hands. So another very, very good round here for Gen.G, and now they're only 5 away. The run continues. Can they make the miracle happen? Okay, finally a timeout.
3-5-9. Do they have knives? Yeah, they'll be able to get a buy into this.
1 round. That's all we need. DRX looking for it. I believe I saw ultimates on their side as well, starting to come online.
Already a success considering where they started. I'm telling you, it's still no matter what the outcome is, unless they like win, and even if they do win, they should definitely be watching the VOD back. It's a brutal VOD review for the team to do after, because they should have had more than one on defense. And by the looks of it, if they had more than that, they would have looked to right in terms of how their attack's been looking.
The only thing DRX is missing is the Rolling Thunder. I'm not exactly sure how far away Stacks is from it, but still, everything else is in there. Let's see if maybe Mako's got another cheeky TP in the book, potentially. But, you know, it is a little bit weird because, you know, you do have the Hunter's Fury on the other side, so the lockdown is kind of, you know, that game that you're trying to play with it a little bit trickier for the side of DRX. But if I'm DRX here, I'm thinking, all right, let's play for a retake. Like, let's play safe. Let's, you know, maybe get a pick and run if it looks like we're going to get overwhelmed.
Okay, Gen.G, timeout. Do they change anything? Holy hell. It's a lot of ults. We're one away from Stacks' ult as well. So yeah, this round could get a little bit wild. In terms of it, DRX will have to eco, and it will be a low by next round. So if they win this, it's kind of likely that it's 9, but they have to win this first. That is so unlucky, man. What is that clipped? Just the wall? 3 HP on this? That's incredibly unlucky that I hit the wall.
Save a little bit of money here with DRX, but they actually go for that full op. You're just holding it B.
They're not going to feel super confident about going over towards B after that double stack on B, so DRX are doing a good job of changing it up. Right now they just have the turret here, and they don't have a setup in towards B. They know that they're just going to be scared because of that round where they punished B. Even though this should probably hit the turret. Doesn't have a good gun to luck though in terms of smoking this off. Oh boy. Luminal into heaven. We stick it. 3 HP, you don't want to be dropping down with this.
Use the dark cover to smoke it off. This might have given his position
away, careful. He's not feeling confident for it.
To surround him up on top of heaven.
Okay, just got out of there. Holy hell, I was nervous for that one.
That position has to work.
You can't go straight forward, TS.
Keep an eye on the Jet op Lark at the moment. That was waiting for a push middle, but it never happened. This ult's going to come down, but we have a Sova ult for it, so they need to make sure that when the Sova ult happens, they're all ready to burst into the site. Like this.
Hunter's Fury, it comes down now. Stacks. Oh, Foxy!
Really good.
Floating like a butterfly, but stinging like the bee!
Oh, that ult is everything as well with the kill. Nicely done. Really, really well handled. Really well handled from DRX. DRX looked great. Gen.G first 3 rounds cost them.
This one looked like it was going
Pretty much that.
Absolutely a blowout, and fortunately we did get to see Gen.G.
They handled that so well, and like DRX played great.
Make some good maneuvers against DRX on their attack.